Hello, this is Solomon. We're going to be looking at this Diplo FFA quickly. I have this wonderful person, Rat Killer. He told me to upload this to YouTube, so I will. Long story short, he paradoxed me and bragged about it. That the cost of killing himself, and there's some very suspicious play going on where I think Rat Killer and Kitten were teaming. Now they didn't admit it, but I'm just gonna show what happened, and you can make your own judgments on order teaming. So they do radio silence paratroopers, which is standard. I noticed it because of the production. So that's why I actually recalled my 5th depot. But I wasn't sure if he was attacking me or the other guy. But that's why my barracks is late. So I only bothered recalling the depot instead of doing more. Then comes down like, okay, whatever. And yeah, it's gonna work since Shulky are garbage. Then he starts bragging about it. He was like, fucking textbook in chat. I was like, okay, I mean, like, and he's just bragging in this match. It's like, I intentionally play, like, 5 depots is very vulnerable to this kind of stuff. And, like, I intentionally play it that way because this game mode is RNG in large part. So if I get rushed, it's like, whatever. But if I don't get rushed, I have a huge advantage. I'm probably going to win. If I get rushed, it's like, yeah, this is gonna do a lot of damage. Like, when you do a 2 depot fucking start, like, see, the other thing is, like, theoretically, if you're playing rationally, which obviously doesn't happen, as I've said before, like, this is not rational behavior. It's not rational to do this because you're super gimping yourself because, like, for example, Bishop already has an admin. Like, it doesn't matter because even if they're not, like, intentionally teaming, they still, like, basically just end up teaming and don't fight each other. So yeah, I cleared up, but like now I'm down a bunch. And like the next rational thing after this will be like, would this be spamming admins? Like, you don't really gain anything by continuing to kill me. Because it continues to bomb me, which doesn't accomplish anything. Like, it knocks me out of the game, but you're gonna have no admins compared to these 2 players. Like, Bishop now has 2 admins. Kitten is doing, I don't know what this is. I mean, he's taking the side depots now. First admin. Bombs, unfortunately. Now, it would have been nice to go, I didn't go planes because A, lack of money, and I'd have to tech the axe to do anything. I would take too long. Or like, I guess I could do something with Ishax, but it just wasn't worth it because if he's gonna commit to bombing me, I'm gonna lose regardless. So I might as well just play as greedy as possible and have the bare minimum defense. Because even if I build an airfield, if he's like committing everything to beating me, I'm still gonna lose because I'm just too far behind. You know, this happens. It's like, oh my god, but yeah, Bishop builds Stewards. That's a really big dono. Just go straight to Persians. 3 admins. I get the ZSGs out because static A is just gonna get bombed to death. So yeah, let's I'll talk a little bit more. Like, let's just speed up the match just to show what it looks like, suspiciously like teaming. Super Pershing's coming out. This is not good Pershing macro. Yeah, there's just depot sharing over here, which is a bit circumspect. It doesn't necessarily mean teaming, it could just mean passive play. Like, since I had that my one game, but I was also literally not really doing a whole lot. But these two players are like being super aggressive, so it'll be very unusual for him to be this aggressive, but then share Diplo's a better player. Like, this happens. Bishop is this disappointed me. This should not have worked by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, so now Bishop is super behind in economy since it's 4 depots and 1 admin against the fuck ton of depots and 2 admins, so yeah, I'm just kind of chilling. I took back this depot. But look, see, like, he's building up his air fleet again. Like, this doesn't make any sense to do this instead of building admins. Like, he needs at least 4 more admins for this to make a little bit of sense. Well, so there's no reason. I mean, it's like, he also should have got Lancaster at this point since they can blow up the HQ. And he goes all the way around, which is, I mean, it was just unnecessary because I only have 4 A units. It's like, I'm not gonna stop it. Yeah, it's like, oh, haha, I beat you, Solomon, get wrecked. It's like, I have no idea who this guy is, though. I need to look at his Steam profile to see what his other names are. Because I don't know. I could take a guess, but I don't know. Like, see, yeah, this is the most obvious teaming. Well, there's 2 things. Rat Killer is literally just fucking suiciding into me. Like, this is economic suicide, what he's been doing the entire game. Then also, Kitten's moving towards you for some reason. Which, I mean, I'm not that, like, I am a 0 threat, the Kitten. Like, maybe if I had, like, a bunch of admins and units, you could do this 2v1 to not knock me out a game and simplify things. But, like, I'm not, like, well, like, Rat Killer is already gonna kill me, so not, like, if there was no teaming going on, he would be using this opportunity to attack Rat Killer. But he doesn't, so... the most damning evidence is that Rat Killer surrenders once I surrender. Now, I could understand this. Like, I've also been pissed off before. Like, if someone bombs all your admins, you're like, oh, fuck that other guy. I'm just going to play to beat him. Then, yeah, I can see that. But the thing is, I did nothing to Rat Killer. Like, he just suicided me from minute 0. Like, maybe if I, like, fucked this shit up, and then, like, he knew he couldn't win, so he would just surrender after I surrendered, then yeah, but no, he's just been going with me the entire time. When he easily could have just bombed Kitten to death or something. And, like, I don't understand why thinks I was afraid to upload this to YouTube. I don't care, because this wasn't like a 1v1, or this wasn't skill determined at all. It was teaming and doing a suicidal rush against a start that I know is weak against rushes. I just play it like that because I don't care. Now, like, I have plenty of videos on my channel where I actually play defensive oriented early game or do my own sort of offensive in the beginning, and it tends to work out really well. Like, there's not a lack of skill thing involved here, and I don't understand why I don't understand what he gets from this sort of victory. Like, it's teaming. Like, of course he's gonna win. Like, teaming and suicidal rushes. And I'm not saying suicide. I'm saying suicidal in terms of economic suicide. Since the other 2 players, if it's like fair play, like, Chris gonna have a ton of admins, and then they're just gonna win since he would have no admins, since he spent all his money on rushing in the beginning of the game. It happens to me all the time. Like, for him, it was a great day in his life. For me, it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. So, just paraphrasing a quote right there. Yeah, that's a quick little video. It's done now. End the video.